More people. More people. What?
Welcome to this episode of episodes where we just silently stare at each other.
Just like that episode of Unfinished Swan where I was like, hey, you should probably take this, and you were just like, I don't understand cues, and then everything was silent, and then...
No, that was when we were cutting it off, and that's how we lost the episode.
No, I'm talking about the beginning one. Where it was just silence, and you were like, best opening ever!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I'd never actually introed us before.
Oh, hello, ugly ass thing.
Peep.
Have you seen him before?
I've seen Peep.
Oh, I remember him.
Or the Lemon Party.
So, anyway, the laughter that was coming from my old house.
Oh, yeah. So, do you want to set up your house, or should I? Since
Yeah,
I'm saying the story. Okay.
So my old house was like a 2-story house, like his place where he had the creepy asshole monster dream. Pretty much cookie cutter, just a little random or not random, but like, you know, just generic, like one of the 4 house designs that was in the neighborhood. 2-story, you know, had the stairs, and then underneath the stairs there was a like closet crawl space type deal, and that's where I would keep all my shoes.
Let me interject really quick. You know what's probably the scariest thing that's going to happen in this episode?
You're gonna die?
No.
What? Oh, God! Why would you do that?
Because look at him. Look at him frozen in terror.
He was like overjoyed. He was like, boobies! Oh, you dick. I'm sorry to all our viewers. All me. And you. Hey, catacombs. I don't know what that is, but... Oh,
I think it's a level type. I have a soul heart? When did this happen?
So anyway, yeah, I had the crawl space with the closet. It started off as a closet. Started off as a closet and then like wrapped around into a crawl space, so you could just put boxes and shit there. So my stairs go up and then to the right, and then there's like more stairs, and then you just go like up more, but like backwards. So I went up to get something, and then...
Oh yeah, so I didn't notice because I think I was in the other room.
No, you were in the front door in front of the crawl space. Like, I put my shoes on, and then I was like, oh, hold on, I gotta go get something. And I don't think you heard me. And then I ran upstairs.
Oh, but I was in the office.
Were you?
Yeah, because the office was like right next to the stairs.
Okay.
And then that's when you said it and took off, and then I walked out of the office.
Oh, okay.
And like because I was like, what did you say? And then you weren't there, and then in the crawl space I freaking hear like or like some weird laughing, and I'm like, whoa, yeah, real funny. And then you like come down the stairs and you're like, what's funny?
Yeah, like I come down the stairs, I hear him just, oh, real funny. I was like, what's funny? And you're just like staring at me, just like and I was just like, what? And you're like, I gotta tell you outside. And I was like, what the fuck happened? And you're like, oh, I gotta tell you outside. And I was like, oh god. So we get outside, and he tells me what he heard coming from the door, or not the door, but the crawl space. And I was like, and I gotta go home to that. I gotta go home to that. Yay!
It was already pretty late at night too.
Oh god, we left at like 9, and then we got back at like what, 1, like we always used to with the friggin' office.
Something like that, yeah.
Like little. Oh, damn you!
No warning this time.
You dick. I don't know if I should put an annotation to warn people of that or not.
Nope.
You know what? If I gotta suffer, you guys gotta suffer. That's just how it is here in episodes. Anyway, so what was I saying before you ruined my vision once again? Anyway, oh yeah, I was talking about how we clean the offices in parentheses. When we would go clean the offices, it mainly consisted, because it's like, what, 10 minutes worth of work, what we would do? Maybe a little more.
It's like, I'd say maybe 15 if we just kind of dilly-dallied. And no, like if we actually did it, like
like didn't dilly dally.
Yeah, and then if we did just kind of like take our time doing it, it turned into like a 30, maybe 40-minute thing.
But anyway, it was a job that we could do really quick.
Yeah.
So we'd go there and just surf the internet, prank call people on Omegle, which is fucking hilarious. Oh, that's a story we should tell about the guy that we got on the phone. Okay, you don't remember.
No, I don't.
We were going on Omegle, and whatchamacallit, we were like finding like just lame, horny guys and stuff, and acting like we were a chick on the chat. You remember it now?
Yeah, I remember that, but I don't remember actually getting on the phone.
Yeah, like we would pretend we were a chick, and we'd be like, oh yeah, I want to talk to you, and blah 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 blah, and then we would give him the number to the office, and he called, and like, when we answered the phone, we put it on speaker. I was like,
Hello?
he's like, hello.
Yeah?
He's like, what are you doing? I was just like,
Oh god! Oh god! Don't hang up! I'm almost there!
and I'm like, you hear him just like, oh, and he like just hung up. So we got that one guy like really good. The best part was he like messaged us on Omegle afterwards. He's like, you guys are fucking assholes. He was so pissed.
I remember we did that to one guy, and he stayed until you finished making the noises.
Oh yeah, and he's like, wow, really?
Yeah, and we're like, wow, really? You? Why would you stay for that?
I don't know, it's like, wow, you stuck through it. I don't know if you're a trooper or just really, really sick.
A little bit of just like this keep going. I'm not done yet.
Wow.
Can't handle the girds.
We. Alright, that's it. Taking the kick gloves off and kicking everyone's ass. I'm the best at what I do. You've never seen a Let's Play like this before.
You're just giving the controller, you're already dead.
That was so perfect. Taking the kick gloves off, instantaneously hurt. Oh man. We have fun here.
Ooh, the picture that you never got to see.
Oh man.
Let me tell you about the picture. So I'm coming. Oh, good shot, bad trip.
Does that hurt you?
Yep, you just lost a heart.
Lame.
So I'm coming back from this guy's house one night in my car.
You can't.
In my car. Actually, no. I think we were hanging out, and then I had to go pick up my stepsister.
I don't remember exactly what set it up, but you were driving past the house.
Yeah, so I drove away, like when I drive away from his house that he was at, most of our stories are actually from the cookie cutter houses, aren't they?
Yeah, because that place was haunted as shit.
So I had to drive down this one street, and this one street basically went straight into
Oh my god,
like,
die! Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
a house. So, you know, like the house, if you looked out of the window of the house, it would go straight down the street. So this house had this painting on a wall that was right across from their front window that pointed directly down the street. And as I'm driving down this street, I'm just like looking straight ahead so I can not crash. And then
That's normally how you drive, yeah.
yeah, and then I see inside of this house, and I see this painting of this person that, and it looks like they have like no eyes, like it's just black. Way to go! Hurt by fire,
You know
regular
what?
fire. How do you play this game?
Not loving your tone. Continue.
So,
Oh, I should go. No.
just instant death.
Just pull a U. What the fuck is the P stain?
I don't know.
That was I dribble P.
It's wonderful.
Anyway.
Anyhow, so I'm going down this street, and I look into this house, and there's this painting with like black for eyes, and I don't know what it is about this painting, but it just looks like it's not just staring into my soul, but like eating my soul. I don't even know. It was like honestly probably one of the scariest things I've ever done, because I couldn't look away. It was like a train wreck. I wanted to look away so bad, but I was just frozen in horror while I'm driving, by the way.
So you go into the house now.
And died. Yeah, so... Ooh, bully water? So I'm just like, ah! And then I like look away from it as I'm getting to like the cross section, and I leave, and I'm just like, whoa. And then I went to go pick up my stepsister, and I was telling her about this painting, and she was like, what, really? And I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna show you the painting. Which probably in retrospect wasn't the best idea. I mean,
Yeah, just emotionally scar the poor girl.
So I go back, like I'm going back to his house normally, and then we turn around and go back down this street, and I'm like, look, there. And she's like, what, where? And then like halfway through where, she just gets quiet and just stares. And I'm looking at her, she has like this horrified look on her face, and she's like, ah, ah.
Did you really start screaming?
Yes, we both did.
Holy crap, it's that bad, huh?
You don't understand. You never saw it.
Yeah, because every time we go to see it, the fucking blinds are drawn.
Yeah.
It's like they know that somebody wants to see their picture now. They probably heard you guys screaming outside, and they're like, we need to draw the blinds, that thing is killing people again. It's already taken the life.
That was one of the most horrifying pictures, or I don't even know, things I've ever seen. I thought I was going to die that night. My stepsister thought she was going to die that night.
Fun fact, nobody died that night.
That you know of. Maybe
I died inside.
Maybe not in my car, but other people could have died.
I wish I could just like get a projection from your mind and see it, and then scream like a maniac, because apparently it's terrifying.
No, you know what? You wouldn't be able to see it because I can't imagine it anymore.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, I hate that.
Like, after the first time... No, you know what? I could never reimagine it. After the first time, I just had to see it again. When I was showing her, I was like, I need to see this for myself.
You know what's gonna be great if by some chance, by fucking miracle, I see it, and I was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah, my face.
Oh, that's why we should have went to your dad's today.
To attempt to look through those people's blinds that we would not have remembered. No, you know what? I don't need that in my life right now.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You don't have
shivers.
enough going, really.
I get shivers just thinking about the picture that I can't even think about.
I can't even think about thinking.
And like, we told my other stepsister about this painting,
Uh-huh.
and then she was like, "Oh, it was horrible," and it was like, you know, a couple weeks later or whatever that we were telling her. She said, it was horrible. It was like, well, I don't get it. What did it look like? It like had black for eyes. That's all we can think of. Like even she couldn't remember what it looked like, but remembered that it was terrifying.
That's kind of terrifying. I mean, obviously, but I mean, that's like just scary that it's like that bad that you can't remember it.
Yeah, that was blow. I got a dime. I'm just gonna donate whatever.
All of it?
All of it.
You are generous. You know where else you could be generous? Do you know? Just gonna ignore that question, huh? Wow, you're gonna do it next episode, damn it. It's like, you're like, nope, we're not gonna have a next episode, I'm gonna go into a clusterfuck and die. That's what's gonna happen right now.
Alright.
Way to go.
So, next episode of episodes.
Yep. I think I actually tried to do this solo, like before we started recording. And I was like, hey, I'm playing Binding of Isaac. So here's the game. Oh look, there's some things. Like, it was just so awkward to do by yourself, because it's just like, I'm talking to no one.